Opening up the UFC 317 main card, we have Payton Talbott taking on Felipe Lima. This was moved up to the main card. We were supposed to get Paulo Costa here, and that didn't quite work out, did it? But here we are, Payton Talbott, a plus 170 dog. This gentleman was a minus 1,200 favorite just a few months ago, and how the mighty have fallen. Payton Talbott, 9-1 in his career. He is 4-1 in his last 5. He is coming off that first career loss. He's taken on Felipe Lima, 14-1 in his career, 5-0 in his last 5 on a 14-fight win streak. This guy lost his pro debut and then rattled off 14 fights in a row. I mentioned this a few times, but this might be one of the biggest swings we have ever seen in odds from a single fighter from fight to fight. From minus 1,200 to plus 170 in a couple of months is crazy. There's no injury. He just lost to an old man that had 5 Brazilian national championships in wrestling. The reality is Payton Talbott is still a very good fighter and still a good prospect. He's long. He uses that length really well. He's got good power. He's got good movement. He finds his spots. He's got incredible pace. He gets, like, when I say he finds those spots, he ends up in the perfect position to land these beautiful, clean shots that just puts people out. Payton Talbott's got great footwork. He is an absolute talent. Now, is he the guy that they were trying to convince us he is? It doesn't seem to be that way, but we'll find out in this fight. He's taking on Felipe Lima. Felipe Lima is very well-rounded. He has creative striking, solid grappling. He'll throw spinning jump kicks and then shoot doubles.
A tornado came around my room.
He'll pick you up.
You came and used
See, like, what autism? What autism fucking triggered that I say that kicked this off?
Southern California, much like Arizona, my eyes don't
like, what was the fucking trigger for that?
Thinking about you, you know.
What is it? Stemming? He's stemming. Somebody just give him a fucking hug and tell him it'll be okay.
You should get it, honestly, but you probably don't even know who the guy is, honestly. Do you know who sings that song?
Frank Ocean? Is it really?
Yeah, so you should understand.
I just said that name. Why would I understand that?
Payton Talbott is fucking Frank Ocean.
Oh. He's actually a gay?
I believe that he is a homosexual.
Oh, I thought he's like, yeah, I'm
I don't know if he is or not. It's all alleged, but it seems like they're best buddies, and Frank Ocean's a homosexual. So it seems like these guys, there's nothing wrong with being friends with the homosexual.
I think Payton literally said, like, he's like, yeah, I float both ways. It was both ways. What do I care? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know it was like official. Well,
listen,
anyway.
If I'm friends with Angelo, Payton Talbott can be friends with a homosexual and not be homosexual.
I don't know what that means. Why was I the comparison?
Because you're a homosexual.
No. Listen, Felipe Lima can do all the things.
You just did the truffle shuffle for $100, and you're telling me if somebody gives you $1,000, you're not sucking a dick? Get the fuck out of here.
Not happening.
Guess we'll find out here in a few days.
Oh, what's a ZJ? Felipe Lima can do all the things. He can wrestle. He can strike. He's very well-rounded. He's very dangerous. He's got plenty of cardio. He can do quite literally everything, and I think his ability to do everything is why he's going to win this fight. Threatening the takedowns after the PTSD that Payton may have for not being able to defend all of those takedowns. I think Felipe also has creative striking, so it's not just one-dimensional shot after shot after shot. Felipe is going to be the pick, but we're getting to a point where these odds are a little, like, they're starting to get a little too wide, and we may end up with Payton Talbott winning this fight and everybody being like, okay, yeah, all right. He lost to Hany Barcelos, who just beat a former world champion in similar fashion. Like, okay, my bad. So I'm going to pick Felipe Lima here, but, you know, the Payton Talbott fall from grace seems a little bit like it's overcompensated.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, when this fight... Hold on a second. Go back.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Took the time to update odds on one side, but not the other. Extremely disappointing.
Oh, man, that's been the case this whole...
So
these... Well, here's a little fact for you. These odds here are from Sunday. So on Sunday, Felipe was minus 179. Today, minus 200. So there you go, a little midway point.
Let me start by saying I've been a Felipe Lima fan for a while. obviously he signed with the UFC last year, and I immediately was like, I think him and John Matsumoto. Hey. Is don't be racist, Angelo. I said that they were the two best prospects at the 135 division. I've been very high on Felipe Lima. He's an unbelievable striker, unbelievable wrestler, and I don't give a flying fuck if he's friends with Chimaev. I'm tired of fucking everybody that trains with Chimaev is supposed to be a fucking world killer. Fucking Garam trains his best friends with the guy and is a fucking shitbag. So I'm not fucking picking Felipe just because he's fucking friends and trains with Chimaev. I get it, guys. But that's not a reason to pick a fighter. He just is a very skilled fighter. But the Payton Talbott stuff is very, very overblown. He got out-wrestled. There was adversity. He fought through it. On the feet, he was landing straight. He's still a very dangerous striker. There's nothing that changed in the striking. He was landing in the striking. He just kept getting taken down. Even in that third round, nice little lat drop. He was on top of Hines Barcelos. Yeah, it's like... People just think that he was absolutely mauled with no success. On the feet, he was still having success. He just got out-wrestled a little bit. Felipe Lima comes in and thinks that he's just going to wrestle against Payton Talbott. I think he's got another thing coming. I honestly looked at this fight and I'm like, am I going to pick Payton Talbott? Because in the striking, he's still a fast, dangerous striker. Felipe Lima is going to be the more technical guy, should have the more volume, and should be able to mix in a takedown or two if he needs it or to win rounds or whatever situation. But if Felipe Lima comes in overconfident and does some of this spin, I don't want to see any of the spinning bullshit. I'm picking Felipe Lima. I have a bet on Felipe Lima. I think that he should win this fight. But if he comes in and starts acting like a fucking asshole in the striking with all his spinning bullshit, the spinning kicks and the spinning elbows, Payton Talbott will make that read and put his fucking lights out. Be careful in the striking, mix in the wrestling, but you don't have to force it, surprise him with it. You got the hands that can set up the shots. That's when you can get the takedowns, not when you're just shooting immediately. Set it up with the combinations, level change, get your takedowns to win the rounds, get the fuck out of here with the win, because Payton Talbott is still a fucking very, very, very dangerous striker with the knees, with everything that he throws. Be careful on the fucking feet, get your takedowns, get out of here with a win and keep moving up, because I'm picking Felipe Lima. But I mean, if this is a striking match, Payton can fucking still hold his own. It's not like he all of a sudden just can't strike. I mean, what the fuck is going on?
No, I agree. I agree with all of that. I think Felipe's path is not just straight wrestling, because if you're only wrestling, then Payton could take over, right? You defend a few takedowns.
Yeah, Felipe can wrestle. He's got to mix it up. He wasn't I mean, Hines was a national champion. I know it was only Brazil, and people were like, "Yeah, but Felipe trains with Chimaev now."
Yeah, like fucking, so what? He didn't grow up in fucking Georgia.
There's fucking how many millions of people? Hines Barcelos was the fucking best wrestler in all of Brazil at one point.
5 years in a row. So, yeah, no, listen, I get you. I like Felipe Lima to win because he can strike and wrestle, and I think he mixes it all up really well. And the mixing it up, the mixing it up is what is going to be the difference here. If he comes in only wrestling and not mixing it up, that's a little different. Plus, Felipe Lima looked great against, who's that little bald wrestler? Miles Johns. Miles Johns is a college wrestler, and Felipe Lima wrestled him and then outstruck him. Like, Felipe Lima is very good everywhere. I think he wins for those reasons. But we are going to end up at a point here where it's just like, hey, man, it's not like Jacob's point. It's not like Payton sucks. Like, he was out-wrestled. And, yes, he's very young in his career, so he's not entirely proven yet. But
he never panicked.
No, he's a very good fighter. He's got great composure. And, honestly, there were times in that fight when he clearly was down, and it felt like he still was able to, he might pull this off. Like, oh, boy, another one of those. Fuck.
I mean, I watched that back, and I kind of thought you could have scored it for Payton.
I mean, I think he deserved to lose at that point. Minus 1,200 favorite getting taken down like that, he deserved to lose.
I was just kind of joking. I was kind of just I appreciate you not being like, what the fuck? I would have been like, are you a fucking retard?
$8,700 in DraftKings Fantasy to $7,500 in DraftKings Fantasy. I actually don't quite know if either one of them are going to be worth that price point. Because if Payton loses, he's not worth the money. And if Felipe wins, I don't think he's going to finish Payton. I think he'll mix in a takedown here or there, get him guessing with the striking, could be a close decision, and he might only score 75 points in a decision.
He should be bigger than Hani, too. That's me an advantage, because he's fought at 145. Hani wouldn't fight at 145.
The stats say he's short as fuck at 5'6". It's just Payton's just huge.
He's tall, but I mean, Felipe should have some good girth for the... for the questionable homosexual.
If you want to unlock every pick bet tool, not just for me and Jacob, but we've got a couple of foreigners doing their thing, and then a robot. Everything's available right now. One single package, $10. WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member at the top. You'll unlock it for this card.
How about
You'll
Bet
unlock it
Sam
for
with the
318.
fucking bias Kai car? I can't believe
Dude,
people
it's
are
crazy.
betting and
Yeah, it's
picking with
crazy.
biases. That absolutely makes me sick, and there's no
Crazy.
there's no place in the professional world that we work in for bias. And
Listen.
you know, it's funny. He's probably gonna hear that and be like, "Oh yeah, well, you
need a
pick
DM.
Amanda and you bet this." And like, I'm just joking, Sam.
He is just joking. Remember when you bullied Sam off of the call-in show and
Honestly,
then had to
felt bad.
apologize?
Because I love
Sam's
I
a
love-
good dude. Yeah,
yeah.
and
I mean,
you're Sam's biggest advocate too.
Yeah, I love Sam, and I love poking fun at people. But when you do take it too far, it really does hurt. Like it hurts my feelings because I do like to press that edge. I'm always fucking.
Oh,
see
no
how
shit?
Much, see how. See how much I can push buttons before I go a little bit too far. But when you go too far, really, it's like, I don't know. I was trying to think of an analogy.
I've done that to you. I've done that to you many times because I'm a bully, and then I bully, and then you fucking shut down. Then I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, and then it drives me crazy. Couple of super chats. Flexo, $2 Canadian. Angelo, do you do weddings? No, but Jacob's ordained. Jacob does weddings. Jacob could marry you. Flexo.
Technically good. I've been an ordained minister for over 10 years.
There we go. Alex NYC, Angelo should do UFC card breakdown, hot or not. Is this like
Who's the hottest between these two, Angelo?
I mean, Payton Talbott's a great looking dude.
I think he lost a lot when he lost the curls and all that stuff.
He cut the hair.
Felipe Lima's a
great
fucking
looking dude.
I mean, we got the Brazilian, but he's Swedish. You know, kind of like fucking mystical eyes. You know, nice hairline, great strong body, good shoulders, back muscles rippling through. Nice tight
Happy
front
June.
thighs.